Alright, you're with Al, and this is Chronicles of a Not Yet Champion Golfer. And today I'm out here, I'm going to play a few holes, hit a few shots, but I'm going to be talking about my goals, sort of reviewing what I've done this year, reviewing what I've done last year, and what my goals are going to be for next year, and how I'm going to actually achieve them. And I will achieve them. Confidence that. I'm currently on the first hole, and I've just hit my drive. This is where my drive ended up. Cheer up to 4 foot. Hole the putt. Being more aggressive means more birdies. It might mean more 8s as well, but let's just take the positive look at it. I think drinking gin and eating rubbish for a month might be the way forward. This last season, this last year, how it went. Well, I've done it the last couple of years. You'd think I'd learned my lesson really, but obviously I didn't. Well, I went out to, lucky enough to know people in Dubai, and went out there practicing for a month. And basically stood on a driving range, hitting ball after ball, working on stuff before I went to qualifying for Euro Pro Tour. And come Euro Pro Tour qualifying sort of end of March, I was still completely stuck in a technical mode of things, practicing all sorts of rubbish, you know, a million things going through my head. I stand slightly open to swing it across me so I can get this path and do that and do that. No, I stand open so I don't completely fat it. So started the season not great. I didn't actually go to Euro Pro Q school actually, but I did go out and practice. But didn't really have any results early on. Started to play a lot better sort of middle towards the end of the season. Coming into Q school, I just hadn't shot enough good scores to have probably the bit of the belief in myself that I could shoot the numbers that I needed to shoot to get through. My goals will change throughout the year, but to start with, the end goal is European Tour. People might laugh when I say it, but I feel like I can be good enough if I do the right sort of preparation, work on the right areas of my game. Swing-wise technique is to get the club shallower on the way down. That in turn will help me build club speed, and I've spoke about that, it's building the club speed to 120. There's one goal. Next one, stroke average of 71. Now, if I'm at that level straight away, I can review that, you know, and change it. So right, I need it to be 70.5 or whatever that might be. Another goal, keep more stats, and for my strokes gained to be at least 0. Now you want to look up the strokes gained stat in putting. I think it's the best stat to look at to know where you're actually at with putting. A good book to read on that is called Every Shot Counts, Mark Brody, and that's where he talks about all the strokes gained. You'll see it on PGA Tour, you go on their website, they'll have a strokes gained stat, and basically it's how many strokes you're gaining on the field. I want to keep that record of that stat and try and get myself to 0, so I'm at an average PGA Tour putting stats. I mean, I need to be better, but as I was talking about before, I might review that if I get to that level and I need to up my goals. But right now, that's where I need to get to, because at the minute I'm consistently above that number that I need to be, and that's going to help my stroke average as well. Another goal is not playing in these sort of conditions. If winter was a golf ball, that would be it. That's disgusting. 99 yards, 54 degree, mud on the ball, sent it right. Good shot as well. I didn't completely fat it, which was good. No one likes a fat in the mud. No one. It's decent. It's been high, about 10 foot away. I think it's important for anyone, you know, if you're serious about your golf. I don't know, I take the piss quite a bit on my channel, but that's just kind of the way I am. But golf wise, I do take it very, very serious, probably too serious at times, especially in the past. Probably why I have so many head-offs and stuff. Shank. Get off. Get off. So I am working on those sort of mental areas. I think I have got better at it, don't get me wrong. I still get angry, and that's something that I'm going to struggle to stop. But to be honest with you, I don't really want to stop it, because that's just the way I am. And I think if you fight against some of your personality traits, you become uncomfortable on the golf course. So it's just about managing it and not turning it into complete rage. But I do think I'm better at that now. Oh, there's a horn. Hilarious. dickhead. One of my approaches in terms of mentality is going out and trying to make as many birdies as I can as a kid. And it's I'm not criticising what people told me or anything like that, but as a kid you're told, like, well, sort of my generation growing up was get the ball in play, you know, play it safe, get it in the fairway, so you end up kind of fearing playing aggressive golf, and as a result you don't make enough birdies. So, you know, I started to play more aggressive. The last tournament I played was November. I actually made 8 birdies, won the comp because I played more aggressive, pretty much hit driver everywhere. Now, I've improved my driving.
This where your drive ended up?
Yeah. Ah!
Hey, with the green.
Yes. So that's why I hit driver. If you're hitting driver rubbish, I wouldn't say hit driver everywhere, but, you know, address the areas you need to improve to allow yourself to play more aggressive, and it should lead to better scores. It seemed to have led to better scores. I worked out my last 4 tournament rounds, end of the season, weren't big comps, but they were tournament rounds. My score on average was 69.5, which, well, if I can carry that on, I'll win the Masters in April. I won't win the Masters in April, will I? Because I won't get an invite, but I can only try. I did play a shot at the pine straw on one of my videos. Chairman of the Masters Committee is watching. Just know they can get it up and down at the pine straw. So, is it Billy Payne, the Masters fellow? You need to watch that, mate. Par 5. It's wet as, it's not bouncing. Going up the right hand side, I'm going to go for the absolute smash. Smash welly. Smash welly, a pull into the trees. Playing aggressive, birdie or 8. One thing, obviously, that I have done this year, and you'll know I've done it if you're watching this, because this is what it is start the YouTube channel. And to be honest, it's not something I've ever really thought about doing. I've never really been, I admit, I've never really been into it. I've never really watched much golf stuff on YouTube or anything like that. I wasn't really big into social media. It was my girlfriend Nikki who got me into it, you know, suggested I could do it and sort of cover my story a little bit as an outlet of what I'm doing with my golf, and if it can help other people, then, you know, brilliant. And I've had quite a lot of support from people, like comments and liking my stuff, people subscribing, and I really appreciate it. It's good, you know. I'd never think it would be like that. That's why I'd never really done it. I just never expected to get the sort of support I have. So for those people that have subscribed and, you know, like the videos and comments and everything like that, it really is appreciated. Makes me feel all warm and special. But to be honest with you, in doing it, it's kind of given me a little bit of a different focus. Helicopter! Come here, helicopter! Possibly got a bit overexcited by the helicopter. In the past, I've had a commitment to the game, but not really a commitment to the process. So the process has changed and I've bounced from one thing to the other, trying to find something that works. Well, it obviously hasn't worked because I'm playing here in the winter. I'm not out in Dubai practicing for the first tournament of the season. This has helped me sort of set a few different goals, commit to it, talk it through with, you know, on the channel. And well, I have to commit to it then because I've told you I'm doing it. So, you know, it's given me that little bit of focus. I've been playing better since doing it, so it can only be a good thing. So thanks for that. I'll give you a share of me £8 that I won that time. Right, I'm just going to go and try and find my ball. There it is. There's a tree in front of it, which is good. And the flag is over there. So this could be interesting. I'm going to talk you through it because this is something I've done in one of my other videos, talking about how when you've got an obstacle in front of you, you can shape it round it one way or the other. Now this one, obviously, I've got a tree in front of me there. So knowing that, I can only hit a low hook. I've got to hit it underneath that first branch and hook it back. Now I'm hooking it because I could actually hit it straight, but I'm hooking it because it's going to help me to keep it lower to start with on the ball flight. So that's why I'm going to try and hit a hook. It might come back and ricochet and hit me in the head though. Hopefully it doesn't. I've got 204 yards. I'm hitting a 5-iron. Ah! Pricklies. Keep it low. Oh, my pants are covered in mud as well. God, I hate winter. Hit the hook. I can often play these shots better because I can see it, picture it, play it as you see it. Please don't kill me. got the shape, got the line. But because I struck it out of about there, didn't get the distance. But you know what?
Those trackies make you look like you're wearing a napping.
Look at the positives. I'm still in play, got a chance to get it up and down for birdie, and I'm still alive. Get in there! Yeah, now you know my goals for this year, you can actually keep track of them. I'll be doing a lot of content in the new year, keeping it coming, because as I said, it's worked for my golf. I feel better about doing it. I feel a bit more comfortable doing it on camera and everything like that. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Do it! Do it! Do it!
So my goals are set. Main goal being get through Q School, get on European Tour. Swing speed 120. I'll be updating you on that. Strokes gained putting. I want to get that down to 0. The other one was stroke average, wasn't it? I want that to be 71. First half of the season to be 71. Going into Q School, knowing I can actually shoot the numbers that I need to shoot. I mean, no, I can, but actually doing it in tournaments. Any of your own goals you might have, feel free to make a comment. You know, let me know what they are, keep track of them. It's important. It can be a bit of a pain sometimes to note it all down and go through the process of keeping stats, but it's really helpful, really important to do if you want to measure improvement. So let me know what you're doing, and again, thanks so much for watching. It's been really good, so I'm going to carry it on and hope everyone's had a really good Christmas and a great start to 2019, and smash it.
Smash it.
Smash it! And I'll see you next Tuesday.